Then, there's no reason to delay. It is time to play game number 1 of the finals in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I saw that 5 and below, Doge. I saw that. So, a little point of note here. Doge hasn't lost a game yet this Challenger. Bumpy with the online facts as well. Doge has won Challengers before. Xeno looking to get their first victory. Gotta see what they both have here. Game number 1, kind of feeling each other out a little bit. Doge gonna get a score on the board. Get another one. 77k. Xeno's at 93. 16k difference early days. Game number 1. Xeno trying to stay as efficient as possible, but they've had to put some weight on the well. There's a good bar for that dependency. One more skim, they'll be able to get this open. We are neck and neck, 125, 122. Simul Tetris there, 3k difference. Another score for Xeno. Doge ready and waiting. Bars for both. Either player with much of an advantage early going. We're almost on 50 lines apiece, and the lead quite slim, though Xeno now a few lines back. Oh, Dead drops a T-piece, center back. Cleaned up with only a couple of singles, but you can kind of see Xeno shaking their head a little bit, like, what? What did I do? Why did I do that? But Xeno does hold on to about a 12k lead here. 262, 250. So both players starting to get a little high up, waiting on bars here. Finally, one comes for Doge, go to 276. Xeno having to take a few more safety burns here. This drought starting to extend for Xeno. Finally, bar comes. Doge got a couple in the meantime and has taken a little bit of a lead. Not a huge one, though. Got a couple thousand points in total pace. 322, 321. We are, yeah, no, we're neck and neck. The necks are back out. A great place for the square for Doge, and the well is covered now, and, oh, nothing for that chasm in the center of the stack. Oh, and this stack has fallen apart quickly for Doge. Able to get some pieces over. Oh, but that L hangs in the center. 326. Doge is going to be done. Xeno at 367 will take game 1 of the finals. GG. Doge has readied up. Xeno is hovering 3. We've got game 2 to play. Xeno on the 1-0 lead. Doge trying to tie it up in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Simul Tetris to start off game number 2. And another Tetris free. No burns taken yet. Doge in line to take the first burns. Nothing dangerous, just getting the stack cleaned up, and another Tetris afterwards. Xeno with another Tetris. Xeno finally burning after 5 clean to start. Doge at 117, Xeno 139, a 1 Tetris lead, a couple lines difference. Doge gonna add a score there and bring it nice and close. Nice, clean stacks. Makes my job nice and easy. Nothing too much to worry about. Except for a score update. With that Tetris from Doge, he'll go to 209. Xeno's on 210. Yeah, we're separated by half a single. Excuse me. Yes, I've been hydrating. A lot. Xeno another Tetris, 283, 260 for Doge, back by 4 lines. So add that Tetris and, yep, still separated by 380 points. Hydrating with beer count? Sometimes. However, I'm actually not drinking beer tonight. This is the start of my work week, is Saturday. So, I'm probably not going to drink too much tonight, aside from a lot of water. Comical amounts of water. $332 for Xeno, $331 for Doge. That lead has not really changed at all. You know, having to take a couple of doubles here. Copy pastas are out and about in chat. You know, gonna take a Tetris, but has a hole in column 8 that they will have to contend with. 55 for Doge, adding a couple more burns on, and then a score to go to 381, 365 for Xeno, who's ahead by a couple of lines. So Doge starting to open up a little bit of a lead here. We approach the 90 line mark in game 2. Good adjustment with the S piece for Xeno in order to get the J tuck in afterwards. Doge was a good skim with a T. Skims with a J, gets a bar, gets a score. 428 at 94 lines for Doge. Xeno 390 at 94 lines. So that is about a Tetris and a half lead that Doge is trying to expand upon. King pointing out Fave 5 battle 2021 versus 2022. Very nice. 440 for Xeno at 107 lines. 108 lines. 498 for Doge, who's got about a 2-score lead as we draw closer and closer to the transition to 19 speeds. Xeno setting up a tuck, waiting for the J. There it is. And then the bar for the score. Doge going to take that Tetris right back, though. 490 for Xeno. 544 for Doge, who's back by 4 lines. And ahead by a couple Tetrises. So a decent pace lead for Doge here as transition gets closer and closer. 10 lines away for Doge. 6 for Xeno. Tetris for Doge up to 589. Another one to go to 613. Dino gonna transition 538 and work to do. Gets the well open there. Doge, that 617 into transition. Got a hole in the stack, but that gets cleaned up real quick. Xeno, 573 into level 20. 622 for Doge, still on 19. Getting a little high up. Bar finally comes for the score. 647 into level 20. Xeno, gotta get some stuff over to the left here. Digging away on level 20 is Xeno. Holes peppering the stack. Work to do. Doge is clean. Ready to score. Oh, Xeno doesn't get that bar all the way over. Trouble. Too much trouble. A hang in the center, and Xeno is going to top out at 581. Doge is at 703 and 21. And we'll level the set up 1-1. GG. Who's going to take advantage? Take momentum, take the lead, and be one game away from winning the whole thing ding in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We're underway, game 3. The hype is real, the hype is palpable. Chat filled with spam, boards filled with blocks. All is right in the world. At least in the world of NES Tetris. Tetris is for both. Doge's left side a little bit derelict at the moment, but gonna get a few pieces over there, take a triple, just deal with it. Doge at 99,116 for Xeno. Early days. Chat is doing exactly as they were told, waiting until the match started to begin spamming. That's what's going on. Doge getting the right pieces for a couple dependencies. Now just way up high. There's the bar. There's the score. 164 for Xeno. 146 for Doge. Not much in the way of a line difference. Doge, though, having to cover up the well for a moment. Dangerous yet, but alright, finally the bar. And another one for some relief. And Doge back down to 171. 188 for Xeno adds a score. Doge fills in a dependency. Gets one as well. 194, 211. Less than a Tetris difference, past the 40 line mark in game number 3. Ooh, not sure that's where that Z piece is supposed to go for Xeno. But slinging a couple pieces back and forth, will get a Tetris there. Might need another. Oh, couldn't quite get the T to double tuck. Went for it, didn't quite get it there. Doge can add a couple Tetrises and take the lead. 266, 261. As Xeno works on cleaning up their stack a little bit. Trying to find ways to avoid putting weight in that hole in column 7. Doge can add another score up to 289. Xeno may actually elect to just play on row 3 here. They are going to do that. Doge takes another score to go to 313. Xeno fires back 290, down by about 1 Tetris. Now, Xeno taking the opportunity to open up this hole in column number 7. Turns it into a Tetris well. There's a Tetris up to 316 for Xeno, but Doge up to 337. Holding on to that one Tetris lead, getting a little high. Finally, Bar shows up, gets that relief. Brings it back down, a little bit more breathing room. Xeno is back over to a right well at 321. The score for Xeno, no score for Doge, 344, 409. Xeno's board a little bit tricky at the moment. Again, just trying to find ways to keep this as efficiently as possible. The right piece is not quite coming. Xeno digging once again, just shy of the 100 line marker here. 349 for Xeno, 454 for Doge. Ahead by a few lines as well, but a true lead for sure for Doge. It's a bar for that dependency in the center. On the Tetris for Doge up to 479. Xeno, a hole down in column 4. Gonna get that opened up. Is still trying to avoid putting more weight over it, but just look like Xeno's gonna have to deal with some row 2 Tetris for a little bit here. And weight being put over the well as well, slowing Xeno down a little bit more. Doge expanding this lead, 526 to 371. Tetris for Xeno to go to 395. Doge at 529, 130,000 points to the good right now. 10 lines left until transition to the 19 speeds. Xeno back to a clean right well for the most part. Playing on row 2, but gonna get the points anywhere that they can right now. 5 lines left till transition for Xeno. Transition at 578 for Doge. Tetris for Xeno. And a burn in at 455. Doge ahead by over 120,000 points at transition. Xeno playing up on row 2 right now. With work to do, very vital bar for that center well. Doge not clean at the moment. Xeno gonna get a row 2 Tetris, go to 481. Add another one. A single would be great to transfer the well over. Of course, all the wrong pieces come to try and get in that too deep hole. And Xeno back to row 2 for the moment. Doge 641. Xeno 511. 131,000 points back. Similar line counts. Excuse me for a moment. Xeno having to take a triple is at 519. Doge adding a couple Tetris. It's up to 701. The lead up to 155,000 points. Doge absolutely cruising now. Had a bit of a hiccup to begin post. Now trying to build this lead that he has. Xeno is cleaned up. Waiting for bars and they're not coming. Finally one for a double there. Xeno gets a well back open. Doge at 707. Xeno 583. Doge triple into a Tetris. Going to 24 at 747. Xeno is going to come in at 620. 127,000 points remains the difference between the two players. Oh, dead drop of a piece there for Xeno. Going to create some holes in the center of the stack. Bar gets all the way over to the left. Xeno digging this down. But losing precious lines before the 29 speeds now. Is that window starts to close. 664 to 821. The lead has grown. Doge able to stay clean. Takes another score. 854 into level 26. Xeno takes a split triple. Now back to playing on row 2. Gets the Tetris to go to 707. But Doge at 887. 180,000 points in the lead. Triple into a Tetris for Xeno. The board much lower now. More comfortable. Still so much work to do. The lead now eclipsing 200,000 points for a moment. Xeno gonna take back some of it. But Doge firing right back. Xeno now into level 28. 6 lines left. Bit of a hang in this. Just a misflip in the center for Doge. Nothing too dangerous. Still low enough right now. Xeno trying to get set up. Can only get one more Tetris before 29. Will get it to go in at 860. And has to start playing on the kill screen now. Doge, one more. Has A09 right now. Gets it to go in at A45. Xeno's at 872. Down by 170k, still work to do. Doge playing, but high up. Needs a bar, doesn't get it. Done at A48760. 1048760. Xeno needs to find a way to get to 1,049,000. We're getting a little bit juicy, but here we go. Getting pieces of the sides. Every line, gonna start counting for more and more. Oh, might have been thinking about going Tetris ready there in the center, but just gonna take some doubles up to 914. Needs to get to 1049. Oh, that J! That J didn't get to the right spot, but a bar comes in! The tuck! That right side now. So dangerous. Nothing else is going to make it. 927. A hell of an effort from Xeno. But Doge, with A48, will take the 2-1 lead and be one game away from May Masters. GG. They have a game 4 to play. Doge is one game away from victory. Xeno looking to push us to a decider in the finals. Who's got it in him? In 2, 1, Tetris. And, Grape Theory expert. Thank you for the follow. Xeno with the spin tuck of the S into the T tuck. Because, hoo boy, some fun tucks to set up to begin game number 4. The only person to take a game off of Doge through this bracket, but they will have to do it 2 more times in a row to win Challenger's March. Doge needs just one more game. Polish off a commanding run through the bracket. It is grape. Yes, I said grape, like the fruit. Just have a pop filter on my microphone. Xeno has 142,000 points. Doge has 161,000. Both players have clean stacks. Indeed, we are on the finals, Mr. Brain, and you'll be happy to know it's not same piece sets. 188, 185. Neck and neck. Category Theory Expert, thank you so much for the gift sub to Wendy Go. Shoutouts and appreciations. Xeno's board getting a little bit tricky. Empty on the left. Bar dependent on the left. Alright, taking a few good, really good burns here is Xeno. And they are going to bring this down. One more skim will get the well open. There it is. 223 for Xeno, 261 for Doge, who takes a double to open things up, gets a bar, gets a score. 267, 286 on the same line count. 19,000 points advantage for Doge. We're on the halfway mark here in game number 4. Both players take another Tetris. Category theory expert also gifting a sub to Pokimane. Amazing and thank you. Doge at 360, Xeno at 319, same line counts, so Doge building up an almost 2 Tetris lead. Also a gift 1 tier sub, gifted tier 1 sub to Amaranth. Thanks so much for all the gifted subs. Fans is this indeed? All I know is score updates. Tetrises for both to go to 97 lines, 395 for Xeno, 453 for Doge. Doge creating a hole, did not, I don't think, got that S piece where he wanted to. Both players clean. Xeno the Tetris goes to 444, 479 for Doge. Had a score to go to 502. Hits the Z-spin. Xeno taking a couple skims here, getting things cleaned up and ready. Another gift sub, this time to Torsia. Shoutouts to Category Theory Expert for being an expert on the category of gifting subs. 474 for Xeno, 549 for Doge. Xeno clean, Doge, couple of burns to take. Xeno Tetris, 497. Doge setting up a bar dependency center of the stack here. Xeno 3 lines away from transition. Doge 6 lines away. Now 4 lines. Xeno transitioning at 544. Dirty Tetris for Doge at 581 into transition. Off we run in the post in game 4. Xeno opting for the very safe triple. Now gets a center well Tetris up to 595. 609 for Doge. Players separated by 13,000 points here in level 20. Oh, Xeno hanging a T-piece. Have a little bit of digging to do. Doge is clean. The score Tetris go up to 686, 625 for Xeno. Same level. You know, gotta dig this down. Doge building up a lead now, 713. Xeno going aggressive, building a dirty center well, gets it to go to 659 into 22. That was vital. Risky play paying off. But still more work to do. Doge is building that lead, 770 to 666. 104,000 point difference now. But now Doge, a little bit of cleanup to do, not a ton. The slowdown. Doge gonna build up on row 2 now. Oh, burning it back down again. 812 for Doge. 677 for Xeno. Xeno clean, Tetris ready. Finally the bar comes in, gets a score 708 in 24. Doge has a score 843. Another Tetris for Doge, 874. Xeno, 713. Now down by 160,000 points. Work to do, and time again starting to run out. Xeno needs a bar, needs something. Would have gotten super dirty Tetris ready, but that would have been the most aggro thing ever. Xeno just trying to get this board back down. As Doge is building this lead, it's up to 190,000 points. Doge is clean. Xeno still digging, trying to find a way out of this. Has a right well open, but only be good for a triple. And covers it up. Once again, Xeno high up digging. So dangerous. That T-hang in the center. And a hang of an S on top of it. Xenophilius is done at 739. And at A46 and 27, Doge Tetris is your March 2022 Challengers Circuit Champion. GG. Well played to all of our players tonight. Shoutouts to all of you. A hell of an effort from everyone. Xeno, SV, and Torsia, but your winner, who gets 40 characters on their trophy, is no other than Doge Tetris.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.